You've made it to Life on the Back Nine, the podcast for those of us who need reading glasses, a retirement plan, and maybe a nap. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Danielle. We're talking real life, real estate, and midlife mayhem. Because apparently, this is what having it all together looks like.
So grab your coffee.
Or your wine.
And let's tee off this week's chaos. Welcome to episode 3. Bodies, Botox, and bigger pants. Nobody warned us that in middle age, it would come with sound effects in our knees, in our backs, and everywhere else.
In this episode, we're tackling the humor and honesty of aging, from hair loss to hot flashes, fitness fads, and finding comfort in who we've become.
And I've become a lot more
fluffy. We've all become fluffy. That's a good thing, though.
So, you know what gets me? So obviously we're talking about aging. We're talking about the changes that happen with us when we age, and then what some people do to just try to fight that, which
I think
baffles me.
Our society is obsessed with that. It's almost as if, I don't know, why does everyone feel the need to stay young?
It's because they watch TV, and it's always I'm going to date myself here, but the Baywatch babe that everyone wants to be. And, you know, the Marlboro man, maybe not the Marlboro man nowadays, but I don't know who guys look up to would want to be, but we get wrinkles. We get a little extra cushion. And
I think it's women are, well, I shouldn't say women are worse. Women are more critical of themselves and far more accepting of aging in men. I know we had this conversation and you actually captured it on our Ring camera, but I asked you, like, why is it okay for men to just age? No one expects them to color their hair, fill their wrinkles, plump their lips, add things to their bodies.
So men do that, which drives me crazy. I mean, look at some of the people like Mickey Rourke. Stuff he's had done to his face. You just can't do it. To debate what you just said, I have never once heard a man say, "Oh, I'm so glad her face looks like this." Or her lips look so much better like Vienna sausages.
Yeah.
No, I've heard men say, "Yeah, she just looks amazing. You look amazing. I would never want you to tie these things back and the ears go up." And
well, thanks for that, because I don't think I'm doing that.
That just drives me crazy. And really, I think that women are their own worst critics.
Yeah, we are.
And maybe like directors and producers on TV, because, everything's in 8K and you see every little wrinkle. But I'm telling you, I got wrinkles. I've got the crow's feet. I got the age spots on the face now. The hands are starting to get a little weathered. And I'm at a point where I don't give a flying front door.
Yeah. I think that's the best part about aging, is that you kind of develop that self-worth and self-esteem where you really just don't care what anyone thinks anymore.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Demi Moore. Every time I see her on the runway, she is walking like she is afraid to come undone.
Yeah. But you know what, if you look at the women who haven't had that done, and I think of some that age so gracefully, like, who's the lady on Yellowstone?
Helen Mirren.
Right?
And Harrison Ford. He was just riding his bike yesterday at 83 years old.
You're expected. I would never know if my grandmother had ever come home and had some of the stuff done that people have done nowadays. I'd be like, what are you doing? Some of the others, like Jamie Lee Curtis, she was finally like, F this. I am me.
And you either like it or not.
And who's the other one? Now that I said Baywatch, who's the one that was on
Pamela
Baywatch?
Anderson. I love her. I love that she's accepted herself just as she is.
Flip this book.
Yeah.
I don't even want makeup on.
Yeah. I remember when I first told you that I wanted to try going gray. And you were like, yeah, so why don't you?
Do it.
And I thought, well, I don't know. because society says I can't.
And you know what? She looks amazing gray. She's her own worst critic.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't one of those people that was going to do the slow grow out. I just took it all off.
Shaved
And
that right
there
off.
are some people who look amazing. My best friend looks amazing with a little white pixie. She's beautiful. But I don't like my hair like that. That's just not me. It doesn't, maybe it's that I don't like my face enough. I don't know.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't love it like that. But I wanted to know what was underneath there. I wanted to reveal what was right.
Silver fox.
But I got curious, like, what would that look like? So, and honestly, when you are spending $300 every time you go to the salon and you're there every 3 weeks, I mean, that is a huge, to cover yourself up and be someone you're not. I'm all set with that.
So listen, a lot of people were making fun of me for not taking her on a cruise, but let me say this. When she stopped coloring her hair, she said, I'm going to take that money that we're spending on getting my hair done, and we're going to put that into account, and then we're going to go on vacation.
Yeah.
Where's that money?
Last year we took the whole family to Disney. This year we're spending it on podcast equipment.
It almost thought you were going to say this year we're spending it on pot.
No, not my
Podcast
thing.
equipment,
Not my
yeah.
thing.
So this is our new thing, a podcast, and I'm kind of enjoying it. There's no one in the audience to look back and say, boop, don't say that. We're just like, this is life on the back nine. We're going to say what we want, when we want, about what we want to, and just try not to offend the people that have already got the...
Yeah, I wasn't saying that to offend anyone. That if it makes you feel good, do it. I just feel like, honestly, sometimes the outside is just a reflection of your inside. So if you're not feeling good on the inside, you're going to be more prone to wanting to constantly fix the outside. The more good you get inside, the more you're okay with what's going on the outside.
And I can promise you, men are going to like you to age gracefully with the way you normally age. We don't...
Not every man.
Every man that I know, there is not one that I've ever met that said, I want you to cut your face in half and pull the skin back.
Are you sure? I think there are. There are.
I tell you what, if any of you are out there,
I've heard
just
stories of some that have said that.
just comment on this if that's you. I would love to know that I'm wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about another thing. So with this, the clothing line, and this may not be one of the things we're going to talk about, but another one that is bad is the clothes makers, right? My size has grown. I know what my size pants are, and I can't find them because they make them in all different sizes. And this one I'm a 36, and this one I'm a 38, and this one I'm a 40. Why? If I'm really a 40, why does a 36 fit? Why did the XXLs fit, but this XL fits, and I'm halfway between an XL and an XXL, but if you get a 2XL, it's bigger down here and not bigger up here. The clothes makers got to stop it.
Well, I would venture to guess that's because depending on the designer and where they're having the clothes made, I mean, if it's made in Asia, most Asians are tiny.
Well, you know, they're probably all made in...
Most Europeans are small.
They're made by some kids in Bangladesh, but they're given those measurements by these companies, American companies, are like, you know what, we're going to make you feel better about yourself because we're going to say that's really a 36 waist. When we know your fat waist is a 50, but we're going to say 36. That's what they do to me. These pants are 36. My other ones up there are 40. The 40s fit great. These 36s feel great. How can it be the same size pants?
It's the same for women. Every make of everything is different. You can be a 0 in one thing and a 10 in another.
And then we get our kids. I mean, Kyle, Sam, Jake, and Zach can easily walk into a place, find something that fits, and walk.
That's because they look like Abercrombie models.
It's crazy. You know,
tall and thin, they didn't get our jeans.
I remember Hallie goes, "Go into Abercrombie, get something." I'm like, they don't make anything for normal people. They make them for you skinny people under 25.
You're saying that normal is skinny.
No.
I think you're normal.
I am normal. They don't make it for normal people. I am normal. This is what I'm saying. I'm the average everyday guy. with a little extra cushion.
We all have a little extra cushion.
I don't even know what the average everyday guy is. I'm just I guess what we're just saying is be comfortable who you are, because we don't see you the way that you may see yourself. I mean, I view myself completely different than what you say I am. I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah, that's true.
The belly is just starting to hang over the belt a little bit. The sides are a little bit bigger than they were last year. And how come these pants don't fit and this jacket? What do I say all the time?
My shirt has shrunk. I think my shirt's shrunk.
All of them have shrunk.
But I was wondering why. I mean, we wash our clothes together and my clothes weren't shrinking.
See? So, yeah, we're our own worst enemies. Yeah. But my clothes did shrink.
Mm-hmm. They probably did.
I even showed you the shirts, right? Where the sleeves came up to here.
They should have been dry cleaned, and he wasn't having them dry cleaned. He
because
was laundering them.
Because if I pay $19 for a shirt, I don't want to pay $8 to have it dry cleaned. I'll pay $1.99 to have it laundered and pressed.
But you could just wash it in cold water, hang it to dry, and then bring it there to be pressed.
Well, I know that now.
Lesson learned.
I know that now after they all shrunk.
Yeah. And I feel like, though, everyone has a different opinion about everything, and you have to develop that thick skin where you don't care about everyone's opinion of everything, because one person actually said to a woman who was growing her hair out gray that she was letting herself go, and I said, whenever someone says something like that,
I'd be like, damn right.
No, but I don't think of it as letting myself go. I think of it as letting myself be. This
letting
is
yourself
who I
go
am.
free.
This is who I am.
Yeah.
If you don't like who I am, okay, whatever.
Move on to the next one.
Yeah, see ya. I'm good with that.
Everything hurts a little bit more today than it did 10 years ago. You know, the back. That's usually because of dumb decisions, but let's say other things like, I get up a little slower than I used to. The knee cracks as I stand up. When you get up, you go, ooh, why'd that hip feel like that today? It's just age.
But I'm not sure I believe it's just age. I was thinking about this today, and
I'm gonna debate this with you.
Yeah, you can, because you know what happens as children and young adults, we are super active. And then as we get older, we sit at a desk. And it's what's the law?
Yeah,
law
just things
what's
also
the law
get
of
brittle.
gravity? Those things in motion stay in motion, or whatever that is.
You work out every day.
Right.
How your hips feel?
They're getting better because I'm working out every day and focusing more on mobility.
That's not what you said yesterday.
I have been in a gym my whole life and have always done more weight training. And as I've gotten older, I've been having a hard time. But I think it's because, if you take time off and then just jump back into the gym, you tend to hurt yourself. So I'm trying to correct the dysfunction before going back into the gym. So I've been working on mobility and, more yoga, walking, that kind of thing. And in a few months when I feel strong and my hips feel better, I will go back to the gym. But I think you have to keep things moving. The more you move, the better you're going to age.
I got 2
That's
gym
for sure.
memberships. I know it. We call that fat tax. Because I don't go, and I got 2 memberships. I'm like, I don't want to cancel Planet Fitness because it's only $20, but I don't go. And so then I got this other one. They tied me into a year, so now I'm paying 2 memberships and don't go to either one of them.
Yeah, we shouldn't even talk about that because we both joined that gym because I thought if we went together, we'd go. But
All right, we'll go tomorrow.
no, because you want to go at 8 o'clock and I want to be done by 8 o'clock. So that's our problem.
This
We
is
should
another
have just
thing.
kept our separate memberships.
When you're getting older and you're self-employed, I don't have to go at 6 a.m. Whether I go at 8 a.m. or 6 a.m., if I go at 8 a.m. and get home at 9 a.m., I can still get the same amount of work done.
Yep, you can.
I don't want to get up at 5:30 to go to gym.
I want to get up early,
Well, we
set
get up
myself
early,
up
yeah.
well for the day.
I want to get up early and drink a couple cups of coffee, wake up and go to the gym,
But I do
work
that.
out. But you get up at 4:45 to do that.
I get up, I have my coffee while I'm
Unless she hits that
praying and
snooze
meditating.
button 4 times. Beep, don't feel like it
I
today.
did it a couple times today, but I was still up by 5.
Oh man.
Yeah, I just want to get it done because I feel like if I don't get it done first thing in the morning, it's not going to happen. And the later it creeps into the day, the worse it is for me. And then I feel like I accomplished nothing and it's just a bad day. If you haven't read The Miracle Morning, read that.
I've read
it's
The Miracle
true.
Morning. Actually, I listened to The Miracle Morning.
But have you applied The Miracle Morning to your life, Kevin?
Well, obviously that's a big fat no.
Big fat no. All right.
So anyway, bottom line of this episode is you don't need Botox. You don't need the facelift. You don't, just let yourself age gracefully. Take care of yourself. Trust me, men love it when women just, they don't need all that stuff.
I don't know if you love the hot flashes as much as you thought you were
I
going to love
do.
them.
You know why? Because I could turn the AC up in the summertime.
I was always so cold, and he couldn't wait for me to have hot flashes. And now he's like, "Woo, I can
She's able to
feel
pull
you."
the blanket down. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Yep. But I'm not gonna lie. I did a 72-hour fast. I don't know if it has anything to do with this, but I haven't had any hot flashes since I did that 72-hour fast. So we'll be digging into that. That'll be another episode.
Yeah, I did a 24-hour fast, and all I did was get hungry. It didn't solve the cricks and the creaks and the knees. And
Maybe next time you need to do 72 hours.
God, I don't even know how you people do it. Don't eat for 72 hours.
That's when you realize, though, I feel like I realized that it's our mind that is our worst enemy. That's what the 72-hour fast taught me, is that our mind is our worst enemy, because it was my mind that wanted to eat, not my body. I could deal with the hunger, the growling stomach, that didn't bother me, but it was like, ooh, I'm bored, I want a snack. Yeah. So, key takeaway, keep your mind healthy.
Keep your mind healthy. Keep your body healthy.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Healthy body, healthy mind, and just be comfortable with yourself.
Yeah,
and
that's the best part of aging.
the best. Yeah.
Best part of life on the back nine
Yes.
is learning to accept yourself as you are.
Catch us next week on episode 4 with grandkids, goals, and growing pains.
It's not the end, it's the encore.
So that's it for Life on the Back Nine. If you've laughed, learned, or just felt a little less alone in your midlife madness, share it with a friend. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Danielle. Remember, keep your head down, your humor up, and your mortgage current.
See you next week.
Unless we forget what day it is.